Zen, thank you. Hi, Zen. Thanks for setting the mission and setting the stage right. So today we have our club contest, which is hosted for international speech and table topic contest. We have got 6 of the table topic speakers who will be contesting, and we'll be having 4 international speech contestants. And we have a contest chair very able to give us the results of the winners who will be moving to the next level. And before we start, I think I just want to check with all the role players. I think I think most of the contestants are available. I think the contest chair can confirm that in a while. In the meantime, I just request you all to enjoy the session and abide by the rules which are already stated by our Sergeant at Arms. Those who are required to be in the breakout room can move in as directed by the Sergeant at Arms or the contest officials whenever they have any instructions. Please refrain from using the mobile phones or avoid any type of disturbance to the contestants. That's a humble request. Moving on, I invite the contest chair to take over and move on. Contest chair, Toastmaster Smita Vaidya.
Thank you so much, Mr. President, Anil Gangawat. Contest is a very momentous occasion for a club, and we have 6 of our champions raring to go and give it their best. So once again, greetings, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Welcome to Mumbai Communicators Toastmasters annual table topics and international speech contest. Let me acknowledge the presence of the district officers in our midst. We have our division director B, who's very graciously also, it's a home club for her, but despite her busy schedule, she's graciously agreed to help. Please acknowledge our presence of division B director, Toastmaster Ashwini Aronkar, and our esteemed judges of panel who will remain anonymous for obvious reasons. Thank you. And with that, let's get this contest moving on. The first word that I think of when the word contest pops up is compete. And we all think, okay, when there's a competition, there's the winner, there's the loser. Now, I did a bit of a research and I went back and saw actually there is nothing about winning and losing written in the real meaning of the word. It's a Latin origin word called compare. The real meaning, all it means is strive together. The Latin origin meaning. So somewhere it became about somebody winning, somebody losing. Today, we will not conduct the contest in that spirit. We will conduct the contest in the spirit of moving towards our goal of excellence. So what we will do, we will adopt that mindset of to compete means being all that we can be during those 5 to 7 minutes or 2 to 3 minutes, depending on which contest we are having, whatever, and striving to reach the best. So we will just give just enough. We will give our best that we have today in those few minutes so that the other person gets motivated to give their best. So we will all strive together for excellence. With that spirit, we will move on. Congratulations and thank you for all the role players. Congratulations to the contestants who are brave people who have agreed to present themselves on the stage today, and gratitude for our support system, without whom this contest would not happen at all. So moving on, to give a brief about what a table topics contest is itself. The table topic contest provides an opportunity to encourage development of impromptu and extempore speaking skills while recognizing the best as a source of encouragement for all. This improves, if there's any guests in the house, if there are any guests, this improves 4 skills: listening, thinking, organizing, and delivering, for the audience to observe and learn from the more proficient speakers. Today, we have Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 contestants, and I confirm all contestants are eligible. They have been already briefed about the rules, speech timings, speaking area, and the display of the timing signals. Chief Judge, can you confirm that? I will read out the rules again anyways. All contestants shall receive this, and here's the modus operandi of the contest itself. All contestants shall receive the same topic, which shall be general in nature. Each contestant will be introduced twice by their name, topic, name. The topic will be read out to each contestant twice. And please note, it will not be repeated more than twice. All contestants except the first contestant will be moved to breakout room during the contest. The Chief Sergeant at Arms will escort contestants back into the contest room once their time for speaking has arrived. Contestants may not use any electronic devices during the contest to gain an unfair advantage. Other than the contestants, SAA, please note, no one will be allowed in or out of the room once the contest has begun and until the last contestant has spoken. The rules: each contestant will deliver the speech within a time limit of 1 to 2 minutes. To qualify, contestants must speak for a minimum of 1 minute and a maximum of 2 minutes, 30 seconds. The timing will begin with the contestants' first definite verbal or non-verbal communication with the audience. The green card timer, if you could display. Are you there? Yeah.
Yes.
The green card, yeah. The green card will be displayed at 1 minute and will remain displayed for 30 seconds. The yellow card will be displayed at 1 minute, 30 seconds and will remain displayed for 30 seconds. And the red card will be displayed at 2 minutes and will remain displayed until the speech has concluded. Please remember, no signal will be given for the over period time. In case of a technical glitch from the contestants, 2 attempts, each of 1 minute, will be allowed for the contestants to come back and start the speech from where they had left. In case of a fault in the timing device, an additional 30 seconds will be allowed for the speaker. After each contestant has spoken, a minute of silence shall be observed for the judges to mark their ballots. After the last contestant has spoken, we shall observe 3 minutes of silence for the judges to finalize their ballots and hand over the ballot to the ballot counters. Announcement of the contest winners is final unless the list of winners is announced incorrectly, in which case the chief judge, ballot counters, or timers are permitted to immediately interrupt to correct the error. So now what I will do is I will welcome each contestant on the virtual stage. And please hold on to your applauses. Sergeant at Arms, if you can, as I call out the contestants, if you can spotlight them on stage. Our first contestant, Subodh Chavan. Can we have him spotlighted? Yeah, keep him spotlighted. Contestant number 2, Amit Vartak. Contestant number 3, Aditi Maheshwari. Contestant number 4, Sunish Babu. Contestant number 5, Vaibhav Murthy. And contestant number 6, Aryan Tyagi. Yeah, here are 6 brave hearts for today. Now you guys can, for that brief 30 seconds, you all can unmute yourself and clap. Applaud for these bravos. Right. All right. Okay. As mentioned by the Sergeant at Arms, may I remind you now to please again mute your audio and video throughout the contest, except the person speaking, that is a contestant. Can I now request our tech master to please lock the room? Zen, if you could lock the contest room now.
Done. Locked.
Right. Yeah. Right. All the contestants now, okay. Our Chief Judge for today, Toastmaster Anil, could you please
Hi.
confirm whether all contest officials are in the room and we can start the contest?
Yes, all are there in the room and we can start the contest.
Yes.
Before that, I think we can just confirm with each of the contestants that they are able to see the timer cards. If they want any amendment in that, the timer would be keeping her hand raised so you can see the timer on the left-hand side, first person on the screen. Can I request the timer to raise the hand?
I can see, but I'm not able to pin it.
Can I request Shirley to raise her hand?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, please. So if we spotlight, I think it would be taking too much of screen. Can you see her on the first?
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
So just not to spotlight the timer.
Fine.
Okay.
That's it.
So
That was my input from my side. We can start.
Yeah. So now can we select the topic, Chief Judge? Anil?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So now can we continue to select the topic?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So I have 3 topics with me. So 1, 2, 3. Choose your favorite number among those.
Favorite number. Let us
Between
go
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, right? Let us go with number 1.
Number 1. Okay. Wonderful. Now, may I now request the Zoom master to escort all contestants except the first contestants into the breakout room?
Yes.
Yes, along with Ashwini, breakout SAA. Yeah.
Yeah. All contestants have been moved.
Perfect. All right, so let's begin. Please welcome contestant number 1, Toastmaster Subodh Chauhan, who's very busy. Okay, to check. 1 minute. Okay, let's follow the process. To check your audio and video, please repeat after me. I am excited to be a part of this contest.
I'm excited to be a part of this contest.
Can you repeat that again?
I am excited to be a part of this contest.
Anil, that's okay, right?
Yes. Audible.
Okay. Subodh, you can see timer 1.
I can see the timer 1, yes. But is it spotlighted? No, right?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we begin the contest. Toastmasters Subodh Chauhan, life exists in grace. Life exists in grace. Toastmaster Subodh Chauhan.
Thank you so much for giving me that topic. When you say life exists in grace, it is very much important for us to live our life with the best possible things. Because otherwise, people would have something to say about you. And trust me, like that has an impact on many of us. So, what I would do normally to live my life in grace, well, here are some of the things. There are a few mottos that I have in my life. Well, first of the motto is to spread the smile. What this means is basically when I am around, surrounded by some of the people, I'll make sure that it'll have a positive impact on them. How would I do that? By making them surprised with some of the things which I do. Like it would be as simple as surprising them on a birthday when they are not expecting it. And this would bring a smile on their face. And thus, it brings a smile on my face as well. So, what goes in comes back to you. And that is a graceful way of dealing with things. There are other ways with which I try to put my grace upon to people. Well, first of all, is to have a graceful body. And how would you work on that? By exercising daily. How would you do that? Make sure that you follow the routine and exercise 8 o'clock in the morning, and then without missing, you pull out all the parts of your body like your muscles or your legs, not missing anything. That would make you graceful in your appearance. Make sure that you are clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness, as they say, and that would make you have grace in your life. How otherwise you would have grace in your life is by your appearance and also the way you conduct yourself. And how would you do that? By ensuring that everybody likes you, or say, suppose that you try to get along people alongside you. It should not be like you are having something bad to say about someone. I just try to see to it that I always have positive things to say about everyone else. And that is how graceful thinking can help you to be graceful in life. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you. Timer, we shall now observe a minute's silence to enable the judges to mark their ballots. Meanwhile, if our Zoom master could coordinate with the breakout room and get the second contestant ready.
Am I audible?
Chief Judge, shall we start the second speaker?
Yes, we can start.
Yeah. Please welcome contestant number 2, Amit Vartak. Amit Vartak, to check your audio and video, if you could repeat after me. I am excited to be a part of this contest.
I am excited to be a part of this contest.
Kindly confirm if you can see timer on your tiles. There's a white screen. Yeah, green now. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Contestant number 2, Amit Vartak. Life exists in grace. Life exists in grace. Amit Vartak. The stage is all yours.
Life exists in grace. Toastmaster Smita. Thanks, Toastmaster Smita. Okay. Grace. Can you give me a hint? What does grace means actually? Does it means privilege? Does a grace means privilege?
Yeah, I am sorry, I'm not allowed to communicate with you. This is
Okay. Okay. No problem. So life exists in doing great things. That's what I probably will interpret from this. Um, I feel there has to be a purpose to a life. Um, it 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 has to be. People say that you have to live a life with a full of purpose, and you should feel the you should feel like you have achieved something in your life. Um, so just living on day to day basis and uh, with a small goals doesn't give you a feel of fulfilling life. So you need to keep yourself. You need to understand and create create a goal for yourself. Whatever you believe in, and try to work towards that belief. Um, so for example, right, one a person's a person can believe in achieving his sorry, means I'm over the time, so I might stop.
Thank you, Amit.
Now.
Timer, if you could give me 1 minute time for judges to mark their ballots.
Hi. Am I audible?
Yeah. All right. So please welcome our contestant number 3, Aditi Maheshwari. Aditi, to check your audio and video, please repeat this sentence after me. I am excited to be a part of this contest.
I am excited to be a part of this contest.
Perfect. You're audible, visible. Please confirm if you can see the timer time.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. All right. So we move on with our contest. Aditi Maheshwari, life exists in grace. Life exists in grace. Aditi Maheshwari.
Thank you so much for giving me that topic. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever noticed that life has a funny way of keeping us humble? 1 minute you're walking confidently like a superstar, and next, boom, you trip over absolutely nothing. That, my friends, is grace, or rather, not the lack of it. But despite these clumsy moments, life exists in grace itself. Think about it. The sun rises every morning without us having to set an alarm for it, and our hearts beats without us sending it a reminder. And somehow, no matter how much we procrastinate, we still manage to pull off those last minute jobs, whether it's deadlines and assignments or maybe planning a birthday party. Grace is what allows us to be imperfect yet loved. Grace is what gives us the chance to make mistakes and still deserve second chances. It's in that stranger who holds the elevator when they could have just easily hit the close button. It's in our mothers when they forgive us for something that we accidentally broke. And most importantly, it's in in that Starbucks barista who smiles at me even when I butcher the name of that drink. So, my friends, life exists in grace, sometimes clumsy, sometimes chaotic, but also beautifully unpredictable and imperfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Time. Yeah. Now we'll now take 1 minute break, silence for judges to mark their ballot sheet. Right. Please help me welcome our contestant number 4, Sunish Babu. Sunish, to check your audio and video, please repeat after me. I am excited to be a part of this contest.
I'm excited to be a part of this contest.
Perfect.
Thank
Except that expressions also were required. Okay, kindly confirm if you can see timer 1 on your tiles.
you. Yes.
All right.
Green,
Okay.
yellow, red. I can see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So now we're ready to begin. Sunish Babu, life exists in grace. Life exists in grace. Sunish Babu.
I remember as a kid, the teacher at the school and my mom at the house always used to teach me about values and morals. And in Toastmasters also, I've learned about integrity. And definitely, we as human beings, what separates us from animals is that rules. Rules are important, whether it's in Toastmaster or playing sports. But life is not so simple. When we go out in the real world, there are gray area. Life exists in this gray area. As a kid, it was easy for my mom to tell me, if you see money on the road, don't pick it up. And I followed that. There was a time when I was in fifth standard. And while going to the store, I saw a pile of cash on the road. 100 bucks. I felt picking it up, but I didn't. It was very tempting. It was because of that rules. After growing up, there were many times there were temptations. People who don't fall into temptation say that life is either black or white. People who are ready to bend their temptations, they say that life is about gray area. When it is convenient for you, follow it. If not, skip it. But I am a person who always believed that you have to follow integrity in your life. I still remember in my MBA entrance exam, I had the opportunity to copy, to cheat, but I did not follow that gray area. I would not have been caught. That is what was taught to me, and it has served with me well. I know while working, I could ask my friend or colleague to help me out, which is not supposed to happen. I have to follow myself. So, friends, life is not black or white. Sometimes people say it is gray area, but for me, it is either black or white. Follow your morals and values. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunish. We shall now observe a minute silence to enable the judges to mark their ballots. Right. Please help me welcome our contestant number 5, Vaibhav Murthy.
Contestant, just hold on. One of our role players have dropped out. He's just joining. Just hold on.
Okay.
Can I do audio video check with that?
Yes. Yes.
I'm audible.
Yes. Repeat the statement. I am excited to be a part of this contest.
I'm so excited to be part of this contest.
Wonderful.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming I'm visible in the right vantage point. Thanks.
We'll wait for the chief judge to give the signal.
Contestant, we can start. Thanks.
Yeah. Right. Vaibhav, if you can confirm, if you can see the timer time.
Yeah, I can see the hand raised. Yeah, I can see the cards.
Yeah. Okay, now since we've already done the audio video check, we'll start the contest now. Vaibhav Murthy, life exists in grace. Life exists in grace. Vaibhav Murthy.
The one thing which all of us miss doing, is enjoy our life in the present. Our life in our present is the greatest gift we have right now in our hand. Contest share, members, and guests. I strongly believe this now at this juncture of my life that we always need to enjoy our present because our life is always in the grace period. While I was growing up, I was so ambitional. I was so aspirational that I always was worried about I want certain thing, I want this thing, I want that thing. The biggest ambition I had was to become a chartered accountant. And I took 3 attempts to clear my finals. And I used to be so worried during those days that what will happen if I don't clear my exam. But maybe that made me strive harder and achieve my goal. And today I'm where I am. And now when I have a kid who's going through the same process and who could not get clear his CA final exam, I told him these exact words. Life is just not about CA. Life is much more than what we are constantly chasing for. Life is about the current moment, the present moment, the happy times we have with our family. And that's why I always feel the biggest inspiration and the biggest motivation I have in my life is my family. And today I want to urge on this stage that can all of us, instead of chasing our dreams endlessly, instead of getting worried and even always in a state where what will happen in future, can we live our present with utmost fun and love, spend the time we have with our family, and always remember that if this time goes, this will never come back. Our life is always on the grace, on the edge. With that thought, I'll remind you what I said at the start. Our life in present is the greatest gift we have. Over to you, Contest Chair.
Yeah, we shall now observe a minute's silence to enable the judges to mark their ballots. Surely 1 minute is done.
Got it.
Okay. Chief Judge, you're okay?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Please help me welcome our contestant number 6, Aryan Tyagi. So let's do your audio and video check. Please repeat after me. I am excited to be a part of this contest.
I am excited to be a part of this contest.
Perfect. You're both audible and visible. If you could confirm that you can see the timer time. Perfect. Right. So we begin the contest. Aryan Tyagi. Life exists in grace. Life exists in grace. Aryan Tyagi.
Hello, Toastmasters and dear guest. So, what is grace? So, each one has its own definition. For me, the definition of grace would be to do something elegantly, and to be confident and to be expressive in a way that you are representing yourself in a nice way. That's what I feel grace is. So to be graceful in situation, uh, it would be like, I can think of like one situation where it was the same tip Toastmaster contest. Uh, I So in my previous Toastmaster club, I used to give speeches where they used to give me feedbacks like there. I put some humor in all the speeches, so I'm good with humorous speeches. So I used to keep constantly listen to those things like you are humorous, you are good in fun speeches like that. Then came the D-Day, the humorous speech contest. So everyone has their hype. Everyone was hyped. They thought like Aryan can win. Even I was hyped, arrogant, like yeah, I'll win. It's my time to shine. And I was super ready and excited to kill that uh, humorous contest. On that day, I realized it's one thing to be funny in parts, and it's another thing to be funny in a complete speech. And I lost. But to take it in a graceful manner, that's what you I have learned from that experience. I have to move on. I have to feel that was a thing. I have to move on. It was I have to take this as a grace, and now I'm back again in front of you all to lose again and to be take it as a grace. So yeah, thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aryan. So we have now reached the end of our table topics contest. We shall now observe a 3 minutes silence to enable the judges to finalize their ballots and hand it over to the ballot counters. Anil, you want to go to the breakout room or something?
Yes, actually, there is one issue. One of our role players is not able to join. I think he was removed by the host, and I think he's not able to join. Can Zen confirm? If
Yes, yes,
anybody is
yes.
removed, he cannot join.
Yes. Vivo 2025.
So, can he join back?
You should be able to.
No, he's trying, but he's not able to join.
I have not gotten any admission messages
Hello?
yet.
Try करें अभी? Can you try now? अच्छा, he's trying right now. We'll just check.
Okay.
Okay, please. He's getting a message that you are unable to join because you are previously removed by the host.
Oh. Can you confirm the name of the user?
Just hold on. What is the name of the user? Right? Vivo. It is Vivo 22
Yes,
something.
yes. Vivo has, yeah. So in the beginning of so we have a chat running where it asked to change the name or bring this up.
Okay.
So since the name was not changed, I thought I had to remove. Dharmveer and me, we were discussing this.
Okay. So
The
now
chat.
what we can do?
I have unlocked the meeting, so I think he can join back in.
No, he's not able to unlock. I think
No.
even I did the unlocking of the meeting room,
Hmm.
but he's getting the same message.
I think he needs to join from other ID. If you're removed, you won't be able to join. This is
What do you
my
see?
understanding. He might
From
have to
another.
join from another ID because once you're removed by the host,
Okay.
I think you won't be able to join, is what I understand.
Okay. I'll just try to check with him.
I think let him join in as a guest, no?
Yeah, he can join as a guest without logging in on his ID. Yeah.
Then he's trying. So I think this is 3 minutes timer, right?
Yes, 3 minutes time.
Okay, fine. We can proceed.
We'll move to the next segment.
Yes, we can.
Are you sure? Because that role player thing is sorted now.
No, I'm just keeping the meeting room open for that particular person.
Okay.
He's trying from a different device, so he needs to start his laptop and check it. Might take a couple of minutes. So
Okay.
I'm briefing
Okay.
for the speech contest till the day.
Yeah, and the names also need to be changed, so please just bring that up.
Yeah, please, if I could, all the international speech contestants, if you could change the naming.
The role player has been admitted, so one person has been admitted. Can you just confirm? TM Anil, can you guys confirm if the role player has joined in? I have given somebody admission right now.
Just hold on.
Sure.
Toastmaster Zen, he has joined. Thanks. Thank you. Please proceed.
Yep. We can start the second contest.
Thank you, contest chair, TM Smita Vaidya. It has been a fantastic table topics contest. I guess you all would agree as well. Everybody delivered really well. We had 6 contestants go one after the other. I think we also have notes to take when we reconvene again for the next week. Regardless, we'll wait out for the winners. But before that, let's just move on to the next contest, the hot buffet of international speeches that's coming up. I hope everybody is excited for that. For the same, I will call upon the contestant again to get this started.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms. Then, yes, that was a well-served, I would say, a starter. So now that we now reach the main course, the international speech contest. Greetings once again, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Welcome to Mumbai Communicators Toastmasters Club's annual International Speech Contest 2025. And once again, I acknowledge the presence of our district officer, our IPP, Toastmaster Ashwini Arunkar, our Division B Director. International Speech Contest enables members to practice public speaking and content development in a competitive setting and provides an opportunity for speakers to improve their speaking abilities and for the audience to observe and learn from the proficient speakers. Today we have 4 contestants, and I confirm there was a dropout. Sorry, today there are 3 contestants, and all the 3 contestants are eligible. They have been briefed about the rules even earlier, speech timings, and the display of the timings signals. Nevertheless, we will run through it again, once again. Each contestant will deliver the speech within a time limit of 5 to 7 minutes. To qualify, a speaker must speak for a minimum of 4 minutes, 30 seconds, and a maximum of 7 minutes, 30 seconds. All contestants can remain in the main room throughout the contest, but should they choose to be in the breakout room during the contest, our Zoom master will move them to the breakout room and will bring them back to the main room once their speaking turn has arrived. Other than the contestants, no one will be allowed in or out of the room once the contest has begun and until the last contestant has spoken. The timing will begin with the contestants' first definite verbal or non-verbal communication with the audience. timer, if you could display the signals. The green will be displayed at 5 minutes and will remain displayed for 1 minute. The yellow will be displayed at 6 minutes and will remain displayed for 1 minute. The red will be displayed at 7 minutes and will remain displayed until the speech has concluded. No signal will be given for the over period time. Chief Judge, this is okay, right? The timing instructions are fine, right? 5 at
Green at 5,
green.
6, yellow at 6, red at 7.
Yeah. In case of a technical glitch from the contestants, 2 attempts, each of 1 minute, will be allowed for contestants to come back and start the speech from where they had left. In case of a fault in the timing device, an additional 30 seconds will be allowed for the speaker. After each contestant has spoken, a minute of silence shall be observed for the judges to mark their ballots. After the last contestant has spoken, we shall observe 3 minutes of silence for the judges to finalize their ballots and hand over the ballot to the ballot counters. Announcement of the contest winners is final unless the list of winners is announced incorrectly, in which case the chief judge, ballot counters, or timers are permitted to immediately interrupt to correct the error. I will now welcome each contestant on the virtual stage, and at that time, please hold on for your applauses till the last contestant has been called on. And each contestant will be introduced by their name, speech title, name. The speaking order was determined by random selection during the briefing, which was shared with the contest officials. The speaking order is as follows. Zoom Master, if I could request you to spotlight each one of them. Our contestant number 1, Vaibhav Murthy. Our contestant number 2, Sunish Babu. Our contestant number 3 is not there. It's a no-show from that person. And our contestant number 4, Subodh Chauhan. And here are our 3 brave hearts. They are going to impress us. Feels good to be a contester for change. Sergeant at Arms, please prepare each successive contestant during the 1 minute of silence. As mentioned by the SAA, may I remind all of you to please keep your audio, video on mute throughout the contest until your turn of speaking has arrived. Chief Judge, can we now lock the room, meeting room? Anil?
Meeting
Can we
room
lock
has been locked.
Yeah.
Room has been locked.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Any contestants would like to be moved to the breakout room other than our first contestant? Yes. Sunish, Zen, if you could do the honors, please.
Done.
Yeah. Subodh, you also?
Yes, please.
Yes, yes. Sunish and Subodh, please move them to Zen, if you could move them to the breakout room.
Just a minute.
And also Ashwini, just so that these guys don't prepare another international speech.
Everybody has been moved.
I can see Subodh on screen.
Stuck screen.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Yes. Yes. Right. Yeah. Can we do the audio video check?
You guys, can you hear me?
Yeah. I am excited to be part of this contest. Please repeat.
I'm excited to be part of this contest.
Wonderful. Right. Contestant number 1, Vaibhav Murthy. Give me 5. Give me 5. Vaibhav Murthy. Stage is yours.
High fives, hugs, and smiles are for free in this world. But that was not the case for me last weekend, the way it started. The way it started was with a big argument and fight with my wife, which I lost. But that did not stop me to resolve and have a strong commitment that I will not talk to my wife until I settle my score. Contest share, Toastmasters, and members. Before I could settle my score with my wife, I was assigned with a weekend task. Yes, you guessed it right. That was the reason for argument. And I lost it, and I have to do that task. And the task was to help my little son with his homework. To give you a background, I have 2 kids. My elder one is 20 and my younger one is 8. And when it comes to me and my kids, we share an amazing rapport and bond. We love playing sports. We love playing PS5 and games on the PS5. And while we do that, we happily share a high five in jest. But when it comes to homework, friends turn into foes. And that's what it happened that weekend. The entire homework episode turned into a hostile situation with my little one as my captain. And I, who was ignited by my wife with that fight in the morning, was all motivated to make sure that my son does that homework exactly the way I want him to do. Now, my son hates doing Hindi and Marathi homework, and it was no different that day. He was completely shabby while writing his homework, and I was hell-bound that he writes it neatly and writes it the way I want him to write. 1 hour went through, and he was doing homework. And my kid was playing tricks with me. And eventually my patience broke off, and I started yelling at that little kid, "You have to do this homework correctly." And that was it. My son, with that, took his superpower from his pocket and started using it. And that superpower was he started crying like a berserk. There were buckets of tears coming from his eyes. He was yelling his lungs out. He went berserk. He went red crying. But as I said, I was ignited by my wife. So I didn't stop. I kept yelling at him, "No, you have to do the homework the way I want you to do." And this went on. My son kept crying. I kept yelling. And it took eventually 2 hours for the homework to get completed. And I was happy. But my little one still crying. And I could see tears still coming to his cheeks. And that's when I realized, oh God, what the hell did I do? Did I finish my rapport with him? And somehow I could see the tears containing broken trust and bond coming through his cheek. I was so scared. I left it there and I waited for a couple of hours. And after a couple of hours, out of my desperation and curiosity to check on him, I went closer to him and I said, "Hey, Advait, come here, baby. How are you doing?" He came closer to me and I looked at him and said, "Do you want to play PS5, baby? Do you want to share a high five?" And I was curiously waiting for a response from him. And he looked at me and he gave me a 5. I was shocked. My son forgot everything. My son forgot his pain, agony, crying, shouting, everything with just one high five. And he was ready to play with me again. Here I am, not talking to my wife since morning, waiting to settle my score. And here my son, forgetting everything with just one high five. such a quick move on with no strings attached. Here I was holding on to my ego, embracing my self-respect, and there my son doing a quick forgive and forget. No strings attached, no explanation, just understanding the rational and a quick move on. Well, that was a moment of epiphany for me. Friends, life is too short. Life is too short, too finite, and too beautiful to hold on to our grudges, to hold on to our ego or self-respect. Life is too short and finite to not spend time with our family and friends who love us and care for us. Life is too short to not give a high five. And that's when I realized maybe I should do the same with my wife. I went into my wife's room. I went closer to her and I said, "Hi, honey, I'm sorry. Can we go out for dinner tonight? Do you want to give me a high five?" Now, my wife started looking at me with amusement. She never saw this side of me, but she gave me a smile back. She gave me a high five back. And we had a great rest of the week. Guys, the high five here is symbolic to forgive and forget. The high five here is symbolic to don't embrace your ego so tight that it becomes too late. As I said at the beginning, high fives, hugs, and smiles are free in this world. But we all are misers. We are not so generous and graceful to share it accordingly. Can we take a resolve going forward that we will share a high five when it is needed? Can we take a resolve going forward that we will not hold on to our grudges? We will not hold on to our ego and embrace it. Rather, we realize that life is too short, too beautiful, and too finite to not end up spending time with your family. And with that thought, I would urge all of you to always give a five. Give a five contest share. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vaibhav. We shall now observe 1 minute silence for the judges to mark their ballot. Anil, you're good to go?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Right. Our contestant number 2, Sunish Babu.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes. Perfect. Can you see the timer?
Yes.
Right. Our contestant number 2, Sunish Babu. Don't just stand there, dance. Don't just stand there, dance. Sunish Babu. The stage is all yours.
Friends, do you know what is scarier than public speaking? It is dancing in public. At least when you're delivering a speech, people don't judge. how your waist is moving. My stint with dancing started with fear. I was in fifth standard at the back end of the class when the teacher asked who would like to sign up for the annual dance performance. Hands shot up in the air, room filled with excitement. And on the other end, me shrunk into the chair, trying to avoid eye contact and praying to God the teacher's gaze doesn't fall on me. But a small part of me wanted to be noticed, wanted to participate in dance. Then a voice whispered, "What if you look like an idiot? What if all of them laughed?" Then I did what any self conscious kid would do. I applauded others while wishing I could be one of them. Years passed. It was my final year of MBA, the farewell party night. The DJ was playing the perfect song, and there she stood, beautiful and stunning, my crush, Ishika, twirling under the neon lights, laughing and carefree. This was my moment, but my feet were stuck to the ground.
I'll do one thing. Yeah, I'm
I
home right now.
thought
Right.
that I might make a mistake. What if I mess up? And then I saw Ishika dance with someone else. Next time, I will be ready next time. As years passed, I started working. I found my way in Toastmasters, build my confidence, and overcome my fright of public speaking. One night, after a meeting, along with my friends, went to a local cafe. A live band was performing, and a friend cheered, "Let's dance!" And my head shook. No, I'm not a dancer. Another friend said, "Hey, you said the same thing about public speaking. Look at you now." Before I could rationalize and find my way out, my friends pulled me on the dance floor. I took a deep breath, smiled, and danced. My hand movements probably looked like an uncoordinated octopus. I stumbled a bit and stepped on few toes. But I didn't care. I was having an amazing time. I enjoyed myself. As I returned that evening, I made a decision to join a dance class. It has been 3 years since that evening. Today, when evaluators give feedback, they don't say my facial expressions are blank or I have a stiff body language. But the journey has not been easy. The moment I decided to join the dance class, the inner critic went to work. Sometimes it said, "It has been a long work day. Let me skip today." On another day, it said, "You are the only guy in this room. And the worst, are you doing this because of a midlife crisis?" Even cheers by friends seem like stab in the heart. Case in point, Jenny. "Hey, you don't dance like a beginner. You just hesitate like one." Ouch. Jenny was everything I wasn't. Quick-witted, sharp, confident, and born to dance. Me, on the other hand, every time I stepped into that dance studio, my partner was self-doubt and self-criticism. Talking about partners, on that one unfaithful evening, we had to perform routine with partners. I was the only one out. Again, I sat in the audience and cheered for others. I felt like that fifth standard boy again as I applauded, wishing I could be one of them. Did you ever felt like that, having a mixed emotion? That day, I felt like giving up. But I persevered. I used to come early, used to leave late. Whenever I stood at the bus stop or the railway station, I used to listen to music and practice my dance step. Things gradually improved. One evening, Jenny walked up to me and asked, "Would you like to be my partner in a dance competition?" I thought she was joking. Me in a competition? I almost blurted, "Why don't you find someone better?" Then a voice inside told, "Have you not skipped enough chances? Over the years, you have been telling yourself you are not good enough." I breathed, smiled, and said, "Let's do it." Practicing with Jenny wasn't easy. She made me sweat like a pig. Sometimes I missed the steps. Sometimes I stepped on her toes. And sometimes I felt like giving up. But Jenny believed in me. She said, "You are not learning dance steps. You are learning to trust in yourself." On that Sunday, when the dance competition happened, 10 participants participated. We were placed second. Yet I was unhappy because we didn't win. Then I realized the real victory was the change in the mindset. I had overcome my fear. For years, I told myself I was not a dancer. It was a lie. I was just afraid. What about you? What are you afraid of? Participating in a contest, starting that business, or changing your career, or confessing to your loved one about your feelings? What are you afraid of? If we allow our fear to hold us back, we will be watching our life from the sidelines all our life. Take action, conquer your fear. The next time life plays a song, don't just stand there, dance. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sunesh. We shall now observe 1 minute silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Subodh, do you have any props? Right. Moving on. Our contestant number 4. Judges, please note, contestant number 3 is a no-show.
Am I audible?
Yeah. Subodh, can we do a quick audio video check?
Yes, please.
Tell me in your most excited voice. I am excited to be part of this contest.
I'm excited to be part of this contest.
Right. You're audible and visible. Can you see the timer?
Yes, I can see.
Yes. Chief Judge and judges, please note, contestant number 4 has a prop. Okay. Contestant number 4, Subodh Chauhan, never back down. Never back down, Subodh Chauhan. Stage is all yours.
Would you believe me if I said that the great batsman Rohit Sharma recognizes me from my childhood? Yes, he does, but for the wrong reasons. For being the worst bowler in the history of cricket. Well, here is a story of that. So it all began when I was in my 6th standard and I picked up cricket. I really loved it. And so my dad enrolled me to a nearby sports coaching academy in a school called as Swami Vivekanand. This school was different than my actual school. And here is where I met the great Rohit Sharma. I used to bowl to him, I remember. My coach was impressed with my bowling and he called upon my dad and said, "Your kid is really good with his playing and he bowls well. Why don't you change his school? It would be good for him." My dad started thinking about the monetary aspects of it. While this was happening, we were supposed to play a match against another team. The match was 20 overs match and Rohit Sharma bludgeoned a century. In this match, we scored 158 runs. And while chasing, the opponents were in a bad position where they required 60 runs of the last 4 overs. And then the bowling was given to yours truly. I came into bowl. First ball, no ball. Second ball, no ball. Third ball, no ball. I kept on bowling no ball after no ball for 8 consecutive deliveries. And so everybody was disappointed at me. Even the great Rohit Sharma was looking angrily. We somehow finished the match winning it. But my friends kept on taunting me after the match, saying that now your father won't be called by Lard sir saying change your school. They would say change your son. That was very embarrassing for me. I left cricket. I let go of my dreams of playing cricket. A few years later, when I was giving my 10th standard exam, I was a good kid. I was good with my studies. But right at the first exam, I fell sick with chickenpox, due to which it was difficult for me to somehow give the exam. And I thought that I would fail in the exam. But because of that overthinking, I kept on messing up with all the other papers as well and could not score good. Well, in both these cases, you could have seen that when things did not go out well with me, I crumbled under pressure. I backed down, and because of which I failed. I was facing low self esteem and low confidence as well. Few years later, things changed. I started picking up football now. Football was something which I really liked. I was great with it, great with passing, and I was a good dribbler as well. I was a champion when it came to my society football on the small grounds. However, a few years later, I joined St. Francis Institute of Technology, which was my engineering college. And here, football is like a religion. Every year, they have a tournament, which is played between 16 of the classes. And it is very important trophy. For that preparation, every team starts practicing 2 months in advance. I took part in one such event, one such practice, in which I got exposed. I was used to the smaller grounds, but not on the bigger ones. I got tired easily, and the defenders used to overpower me. The captain came to me and said that, "So both you would be in the substitute list." I got disappointed. I was very sad. And I said to myself that this is something which I'm good at. I'm done running away from things. I would make my spot in the team. From the very next day, I started working hard. After every college session was over, I used to stay back in the ground, practice football, practice my shoots, practice my passes. After the practice completed, I went back home walking, which increased my stamina. I used to go home, take the ball, bounce it off the ball, and try to head it, which improved my heading skills as well. I started getting better and better at things. When I was substituted in the next match, I played really well and impressed everyone. From that subsequent match, I was a regular starter in the team. We started winning matches after matches, and my performances started getting better and better. Finally, I was in the final. It was one final hurdle to go, and we were trailing by a goal. Final few moments left. A ball comes soaring towards me. I control it on my feet. Look behind. There are three defenders behind me. There is no way out. I look. Royce is coming on the flanks, just like a knight in the shining armor. I pass the ball to him, and he has an open goal outside. He's about to shoot, and he misses it. He did not score. We lost the match. I was sad. We were crying that day. But the next day, a lot of people came to me and said that you played really well. You should be proud of yourself. I felt good at that. I was rewarded for it by getting a spot in the college football team. It was a moment of pride for me, something which is etched in my memory forever. Because for once, I stood up when things were not right for me and succeeded. Whenever I'm in trouble or whenever things are not going according to my plan, I remind myself of this time, how I fought hard and was successful. In life, you might see things wherein things would not go your way. I kind of remember this thing and motivate myself for what has happened in the past. This might happen with you as well, wherein you start with certain thing and things might not go your way, but then you stick to your plan. You ensure that you work hard and you succeed. And then you would have memories perhaps built, which would help you to fuel yourself for the rest of your life. So, my dear friends, when life gives you lemons, make lemonades out of it. And remember, never back down. Thank you so much. Over to you, contestant.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sabod. That marks the end of our international speech contest. Timer can be observed with 3 minutes silence for the judges to finalize their ballots and hand it over to the ballot counters. Anil, once you give us go ahead, then we will start issuing the participation certificates.
Okay, fine. So can I request Zen to put me and telecounters in the breakout room?
Sure, doing.
Yeah. So the telecounters are, you can put Dharamveer and Bhavik.
Three people, right?
Yeah, 3 people.
I have added Dharamveer and Bhavik, adding you.
Bhavik and myself also. You can add me
Yeah,
also.
just adding you.
Thank you.
Not able to add you, Anil.
Okay. Just okay.
Don't know why.
Let me check. Maybe perhaps I'll make you host and maybe perhaps then you can do. What is the name of the breakout room? Breakout room 3.
It's called breakout room.
Okay, I'm going there myself.
Yeah, okay.
I'm back
Okay.
on device, I'm going. Okay.
All right. Got it.
So when CJ goes to the breakout room, you can get the certificates.
Did you say something?
No, I think Anil will start giving the certificates, participation certificates at least. Okay. He's going with the other account, I think. Okay. Zen, can you remove me from the pin, please? Depin me, if that is a term.
Yes, doing. Wait, you're not pinned anyways. Now you're pinned. 1 minute. Let me start pin again.
Right. Okay. I think can I ask everyone to please switch on their videos? I think there's too much of seriousness in the air. Now the contest is over. We can all smile and breathe easy. Right? It's the judge's
Zen,
problem.
someone is trying to join. If you can just add them.
I have not gotten any notification.
You're not?
No notifications.
Okay. All right. I'll check with them. Thank you.
Okay. Shirley, can we do the participation starting with table topics? Yeah.
Yeah.
Loosen
Should
up,
I share
people.
my screen?
Loosen up. You can go do a dance, jig, give a high five. You can do anything now. or throw some balls.
We had a tough competition today, huh? For icing.
Okay. So first we'll do the honors. First we'll do the honors for the table topic contestants.
Okay.
Yep. Let's go in the speaking order.
Is my screen visible?
Yeah. If you can do full screen.
Thank you so much.
Is it okay?
Yeah. Yes. And here's our first Braveheart of the season. Our first table topic contestant, Toastmaster Subodh Chauhan. At least now let me see some reactions. Some emojis, some expressions. You guys are not competing now with each other. Thank you so much. Next. What happened?
Next is Amit Vardhan.
A second TT contestant, Toastmaster Amit. Amit? He's not. Yes. It's a first time for him. I think we should congratulate him for that. I think he must have seen a TT tabletop contest for the first time in his life. So good on him to come and at least participate. Next, Toastmaster Aditi, I think. another of our newbie. These are all new members. You should all a pat on your back, guys. First contest, and I'm sure you guys enjoyed it. Our contestant number 3, Toastmaster Aditi. Next. Mr. Subodh. Oh, sorry, Sunish. I admire his energy. I admire his enthusiasm. I to keep coming back. And there's a thing called resilience, and I think I'm going to take that back from you, Sunish.
Thank you, Smita.
Next comes new to our club, but not new to the contest, definitely. Our 5th contestant, Toastmaster Vaibhav.
I agree with what you said. I have learned resiliency from Sanish a lot. So I know him for almost 6 years now. So yeah,
Wow.
he is a resilient champ.
Wow. Yeah. जोर का टक्कर था in Mumbai language. And our last contestant, Toastmaster Aryan Tyagi.
So Aryan is not able to join. If somebody can accept him, maybe Anil, or he's waiting, is what he said.
Oh, then
I can't see any admission request. Let me just.
Okay. All right. I'll let him know.
all right.
I think the meeting is locked, is what he sent a message in the
Just a second. Hold on. Yes, that's right. He might be able to join now.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Yeah. I forgot that it was locked.
But I'm curious to know, what did you all feel about the topic?
A table topics one?
Yeah.
I like the topic.
No, let me ask the contestants.
It was a good topic. It was a very good topic, and I realized maybe I interpreted it completely different to what others might have. I've just heard Aryan after me. But like table topics are like that, right? Like it's sometimes somebody picks up different interpretation, and this time it was me. I know that.
Okay. Curious to know what the other 2 topics were. Yeah.
And it was very interesting, something which was new and made us think. I mean, at least me for sure. Very interesting.
Yeah. Sometimes they look simple, but they're not simple actually.
What is Sanish saying?
Then I heard something else.
I think I
was smiling at the end. Then I realized I had to go with 2. I heard, I was like, is this or that? And I cannot even check. And when I completed, and the way Smita was smiling, I realized I took the wrong turn.
I think I heard it correctly, but I took the meaning in what is always in my mind, rather than how that should have been taken, is what I feel.
I will leave that as a suspense, what the topic word was actually.
No, I understood it later, right? Obviously, now I understand that because now you have time to go and research about it. So now I understand it.
Yeah. Yeah, then if we can have a group picture with all our contestants together. Wonderful. Now we move on to our ISC participants. Oh, okay, we have Aryan back. So we'll have one group picture with him also. Wonderful. Let the smiles remain. Okay. 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 Perfect. Moving on, it's now time to honor our IC contestants. Shirley? Master Vaibhav. Give me 5. I almost expected you to sing. Give me 5.
Yeah, it would have been good, right? I'm singing and then Sanish is dancing. Would have gone well.
Yeah. Our first participant, Toastmaster Vaibhav. Second, Toastmaster Sunish.
So I think we have 3 contestants, one singing, one dancing, and one playing sports.
Sanish, तेरा आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. We are not able to hear you. पता नहीं.
Yeah, our second contestant, the one who made us dance, one who implored us to dance, Toastmaster Sunish. Thank you. Next, we move on to our last and final contestant, who's bent upon making us all sportive for some reason. Toastmaster Subodh. Right. Thank you. Yeah, and Zen, can we have one group picture, please? No, I think he's missing in the action.
I'm here.
Aditi.
Yeah. Everybody's not on screen, by the way.
That is our. Okay. Okay. Done. We will Photoshop it. Okay. All right. Moving on. Just give me a second, guys.
My boy is probably checking score. Yeah.
Yeah, the usual script is going on. The spinners are taking wickets, so.
Let's hope. They had a very good start.
Yeah, I know. I was checking in between. After the table topic, I checked.
Can we now move on to the role player certificates? Shirley? Yeah.
Give me a moment.
Yeah.
before something.
First, our role player certificates.
Yes, Smita.
Yeah.
So, you're asking me, Smita?
No.
Okay,
Sorry.
Okay. So first one, is it visible?
Yeah.
Yes, visible.
Okay. I think we should all take a moment to acknowledge and appreciate the role players of this meeting, because without them, none of this would have happened. Our Tech Master and Chief Sergeant at Arms, Toastmasters Zen.
Thank you.
Yeah. And moreover, he's also a newbie to our club. So he was also braveheart in taking up this Zoom Master role for the first time. Next are timers. Oh, no. Okay. Our breakout room Sergeant at Arms. Our Division Director, Toastmaster Ashwini Arunkar.
Thank you so much.
Next. You applaud yourself, surely. See, I have to tell one. These are backbones of our clubs, Shirley, our Dhruv, PR, he's not here, but they're all working tirelessly behind the screen. So I think we should take a moment to at least acknowledge them. Yeah. Next.
Do we have through the meeting?
No. We'll go with whatever certificates you have next. Our tally counter, Dharamveer Gupta. Second tally counter, Bhavik Joshi.
Yeah. We're done with role players.
Right. Chief Judge, you want to do the honors for the winners?
Yes, I think I've shared the result with you.
Yeah.
So we can go ahead.
Surely.
And just one this thing. We don't have any qualification on the grounds of timing guidelines. So everyone has qualified, both table topic speakers and prepared this international speech contest. No disqualification. And in a table topic, we had to use the tiebreaker just to finalize the second and third position. Otherwise, the results are there with you. You can announce. Go ahead. Thank you.
Shirley, we can issue the certificates, winner certificates. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you call out Anil. She will share the certificates for you.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So I'll be starting with the first contest first. That is table topic. So in the table topic, we had 6 contestants, we have 3 winners, place number 3, 2, and 1. I'm announcing the results for the third place. The third place has been awarded to Toastmaster Vaibhav Murthy. Congratulations, Vaibhav. Can we have the certificate? Can we have Vaibhav also on the screen? If possible. Thanks, Vaibhav. Thanks. Next, the second place goes to Toastmaster Aditi. I think she's contesting for the first time in any contest. Can we have the certificate on screen? Congratulations, Aditi.
Thank you.
Thank you. And the first place of the table topic contest goes to any guesses? It goes to Toastmaster Subodh Chauhan. Can we have the screen, certificate on the screen along with Toastmaster Subodh? Congratulations, Subodh.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
First place. We hope you continue the zeal and you continue the winning spirit. Area, division, eloquence, world championship. Let's see. Congratulations. Thanks. And now we are moving on to the international speech contest. International speech contest, we had, I think, 4 participants. 4 or 3? 3. The third place in the international speech contest goes to, again, Vaibhav. Can we have the certificate? Hi. Hi, Vaibhav. Congratulations, Vaibhav. The second place goes to Toastmaster Subodh Chauhan. Can we have the certificate along with Subodh? Congratulations, Subodh. And the first place goes to the dancing star of our club, Toastmaster Sanish.
Thank you. Thank you.
Toastmaster Sanish, congratulations. I think this is the duo which won the last contest also, right? Sanish and Subodh, the humorous
Yes.
speech and the
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
The duo
Yes.
continues.
No, we didn't win. I think I was second.
But this was a duo, right? First
Division,
place-
yeah. Right now, division, yeah. B are.
Yes, yes.
Acha.
Correct.
Subodh is in HSC and I am in evaluation at
Correct,
division.
correct. Very good. So duo continues to win trophies for us. Very good. Congratulations, both the winners. And a big thank you for all the role players who had come and made this contest possible. Most of them have joined at the last minute and did very wonderful job. Some of them were toiling. There are many people who had gone behind the screen. Special thanks to all the voting judges who had not been seen on the screen, but still they have voted. And they have diligently looked at all the nuances of your speech, given rankings. Thanks to all the voting judges, the tie-breaking judges, tally counters, timers. Thank you to all of you. And I hand it over back to our contest chair to take the proceedings forward. Thank you.
There is nothing for me to do here other than take parties from our winners. Okay, on that.
Done. Come down to India, Smita. Done.
Yeah, it would be more expensive for her to receive a party in India.
On that note, okay, officially I adjourn. Okay, I was asked to tell this statement. I adjourn the international speech and the table topic contest of Mumbai Communicators Toastmasters 2025.
Thank you so
And
much.
3 cheers. Yes, 3 cheers to our winners and 3 cheers to our role players.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Very well hosted. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just
And,
stopping the recording for this particular session.